good morning. I got a little thing to do in this old horizontal milling machine. Here, I'll set you right here and you can watch me. I had to mill this flat here. I'm working on that old steady rest. This is a Pratt & Whitney steady rest I did some early videos on. I chopped it down to fit an old Axelson lathe, and it's got cast iron fingers and they've been used and they got grooves in it, and what I want to do is put some bronze tips on it that narrow it down a little bit. And you can see it's kind of an awkward thing to hang on to, and I didn't want to attempt to remove the drive pins out of these zinc or Zamac or aluminum knobs. I'd probably break them. So I rigged it up. It's just kind of tight in here like this, with some aluminum blocks, and then I can mill it. Then I'm going to go ahead and drill it here and put a set screw. Then I can put these a bronze tip, or later if I need it, a roller tip into these steady rest fingers. But it's just kind of a convenient way to grab onto it like this and do it in the horizontal milling machine. I hope you're all doing good, having a good holiday season, and if you're good, Santa Claus will bring you something, I think. Okay, I just got all kinds of things from Santa Claus here, so I'm doing pretty good. I got those cutters ground over here, and I'm going to do some circle grinding, some end mills, which is kind of interesting until you turn an end mill into kind of an aggressive, pretty accurate reamer for small holes, and I do that with a jig bore. But it works good with regular vertical mill too. And that's a fun thing to get into. So I got all kinds of cool things going, and I guess I just can't stop. But it's really nice to be done painting and cleaning machines and starting to use them. And it's really neat to use this old horizontal milling machine of 1942 or 3 vintage to fix an old Axelson lathe that's 1940 vintage. So the machines can kind of fix each other, which is just great. And the cutter grinder really plays a role in this old machinery, and especially with the horizontal milling machine and the cutters and stuff. And it just makes sense to have a tool and cutter grinder. And one of the problems that has been mentioned, and people that have these know that it's hard to find a good workhead. And I don't know a cheap way out. I got this workhead, I was noticing on the belt here, in 6 of 1998, and I had this grinder for a good 5 years before that, and I had an Italian-made head that had a 40 taper instead of the 50 taper on this end. See, this end's 50 taper, and this end, this is an older head, and it's a Brown and Sharp number 12. And what I did, you can't normally, anywhere, I don't think, buy an adapter for 5C to that Brown and Sharp because it's too thin. You don't have much room. So what I did was I found, just to experiment, I found this old, really beat up, still got marks in it, lathe 5C adapter. It goes into a lathe spindle, and then I ground the OD of it to the Brown and Sharp taper and stuck it in there, and then I ground the 5C taper. And you can just kind of feed this stuff off each other. And what I started with is a 4-jaw chuck on here to accomplish, the things I needed to do. It's just like a lathe. If you don't have nothing, a 4-jaw chuck is a good thing to have. And kind of like this tool and cutter grinder is kind of like the bench lathe of cylindrical grinders. You can do quite a little bit of everything, but maybe the full-fledged machines will do it quite a bit better or better. But this grinder here, in combination with the sun and hone and lapping and stuff like that, you can really get some close tolerances, which is important in fitting bearings, getting a shaft, journals to that 2/10,000ths, that's maximum error listed in the Barden bearing catalog. So, with basic stuff, even without this stuff and using old methods, you can do that. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. And the old methods still work, but in today's fast pace, it's just not working out too well. It's kind of a lost craft. But if you do repair work, like I do, on obsolete old things, obsolete old methods are definitely better than newfangled stuff. So I'm going to keep going on this, and I'll shoot some more video of me just kicking around here. Okay, bye-bye.